Alright, guys, by now you know the drill. But in case you're new to it, this is Scruffy and Jinyo, and we're challenging you to watch an episode a day of the original series to celebrate 50 years of Star Trek. Or, just watch whatever episode, just one episode, maybe, match it up to what we are watching on the given day. Right now, we're up to episode 15, which is Shore Leave.
Shore Leave.
Which is kind of insane.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty crazy. And we're starting that right now.
Green is an all green planet.
Yeah, I feel like they kind of dropped the ball on making a
so
cool
a lot of their
planet.
planets have been pretty gorgeous.
Yeah.
But that one, that's a hot lady. But that one was... Oh my god,
I love this little bit.
And you tell me Spirk is not a real thing. You watch that, and you tell me Spirk is not a thing. Spirk, if you somehow don't know it, is Kirk and Spock being gay for each other. Vulcans don't touch, so why in the world would Kirk think...
Vulcans are all about touching. It's a very tactilely oriented culture.
It's all about they...
But clearly...
You just don't like, Kirk, freely touch all
Kirk
up on
is
someone.
So used to being back rubbed by Spock.
That's what that implies. That implies that Spock has been giving him back rubs.
A lot of back rubs from Spock.
Which is just like, squeeze me? What are you doing? Because it is, that was a writer... knowing what they were doing, screwing with fans, being like, I totally want to imply something's going on.
Look how high Sulu's boots are compared to
his pants
McCoy's.
and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't even understand, like, what normal straight dudes, like, just rub each other's back. Like, if you had a kink in your back and you were at your office desk, would you expect some other dude to just be like, sure, I'm gonna get on up and down in there? Yeah, just digging in there. But she was inappropriate. That is not what a yeoman should be doing.
I don't know. I feel like that's kind of what a yeoman is supposed to do.
No, that was a little bit of some, 50s sexism there role she was partaking in. Like, you don't go rubbing basically your boss's back. No.
But that's what Spock would be doing. He'd be rubbing his boss's back.
Okay, because they're both dudes.
Yes, but they're in a relationship, so
also,
it's not appropriate.
And he didn't ask her to do it. All he does is
he
say,
says, oh, there's a kink in
my
my
back. And thanks, Spock. Oh,
and then
awkward.
both of them apparently would just voluntarily leap in there with a back rub. I love that we're getting back to Sulu's interest in botany.
Yeah, remember, I don't know if you remember, the first time they introduced it, and you're all like, that just seems like something they threw in.
Yeah.
And that has been proven wrong.
That's right.
Again and again. And this is now
the
third episode, I believe, where
they reference his botany.
His interest in botany, which I love. Sulu is a straight-up nerd for plants.
Yeah.
Now, until a freaking dude in a fursuit and then a little child who is Alice showed up.
Yeah. Seemed like a
pretty normal episode.
Yes, it did.
I love how angry McCoy is. He's like, God damn it! What the hell is happening?
Yeah.
I thought things were going to be fine.
Interesting that they full-on switched over from using those brown kind of gun belts.
Those gorgeous gun belts.
To a more sort of neutral-looking, just black leather.
Well, now it always looks like their phasers and their communicators are just magically floating on their person, but they do have that really basic, straightforward black leather belt that just kind of laces or whatever in the back, or Velcros in the back, just around their waist.
I think it laces, because I've seen other shots from other episodes.
Blends in perfectly, at least, especially if you're going to watch on a screen back then. Between their pant and their undershirt, it just blends in. So it just looks like it's just floating there. But I loved just that cowboy-esque frontier look that the angled brown suede. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming it's suede, so I'm going to keep calling it brown suede. But.
Now, I can't say I disagree with them, but one of the concerns that the producers had early on with this episode was that they were going to open with a dude in a rabbit costume.
Yeah.
Which, it's hard to make it look like anything other than a dude in a rabbit costume.
And it was a dude in a rabbit costume.
Right. And I guess by the time they...
why not use a little bunny and, double voiceover
by the time they really were going to do something about it, it had already been shot.
And they're like, what? Oh, wells.
Because one thing about this episode is it's written by Ted Sturgeon, who is a very well-known sci-fi writer.
Yes.
I don't know if there's any...
There's that inappropriate yeoman again.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any numerical or factual basis to it, but for a time he was referred to as the most anthologized writer, living writer.
Wow.
Because he was just prolific with short stories. But the thing is, he didn't have a lot of experience.
Oh, she got shut down. She's all like, I don't see your name on here. And he's all like, you can go. Yeah. You can straight up go.
But Sturgeon didn't have a lot of experience writing TV. So after he turned in his script, Roddenberry spent a lot of time rewriting it. And apparently was there on set rewriting it as they were shooting.
So then would you say this is a bit of a cobbled together half-assed or haphazard episode?
You can't expect someone's best work to be when they're writing it as they're shooting it, you know?
Like, it somehow comes together at the end, but...
Yeah. I mean, I love the episode. And I love the sort of Kirk backstory that they sort of fill in with. I love that McCoy and Sulu get a little bit more to do than usual.
Yeah, I mean, it starts with them. It, like, never happens.
Yeah.
He's so mad.
He hates life so hard right now.
He's like, I have to actually tell him this, and that dick's not going to believe me.
Yeah, because why would he?
Because I wouldn't believe me, you
and
know?
they're like, what is going on with McCoy? He's obviously joking. Because no one could go that insane.
Oh, see, first he's rubbing his eyes, and now he's like rubbing his neck. Oh.
And Spock wants to give him the neck rub.
I know I love this bit so much here. I love how he traps him. That's pretty significant.
Yeah.
9 from 12.
Refuses to take rest and
like who wrote that?
Yeah.
The irritable, you know, was that him or McCoy?
Wah wah.
Yeah. Basically,
he's got a smile
that is
on his
Spock
face
smiling.
Yeah.
I got you. And right there, Kirk is like, I hate your face.
Right.
So
he's
much.
Like, if I were better rested,
I would have seen
that coming. Seen it coming and punched you in the face before it happened.
Yes. That's a dangerous planet. Just leaving guns around, inviting you to take one. She's cute.
Yeah. That's
her? Okay, but with a... She's just picking over the next guy she sees. That seems inappropriate.
She's a cute girl. She has options.
That's like, I can totally believe that it's like, alright, your fiance died, so you cut your hair off, went for a new look, and then immediately rebound on the next dude.
Well, like I said,
that's what that looks like.
This episode was shot like 9 episodes after the previous episode. That one was shot number 8 in order, and this one is shot number 17. So, you know, from their standpoint,
they totally wanted to get busy some bushes until the captain showed up.
He calls them Rodriguez and Teller.
Yeah.
He calls her Teller because her character's name was originally Mary Teller. But then they cast her, and then they realized, oh wait, she's played a role before,
right? Exactly. Like Kevin Riley.
Exactly. So he calls her Teller because it hadn't been changed in the script, which was still being rapidly rewritten.
Yeah, and you wouldn't be able to check that kind of stuff.
Right, but I believe by the end of the episode, she does become.
Oh, like they say her other name, or in the credits it's different.
I think so. She's always referred to as being the same character.
That's fun. I like that.
Yeah. Now, and we're gonna be seeing this. This is gonna be a bit of a pattern for the rest of the season 1. Is
you can really make out his new belt style here.
Yeah, is prominent female roles, which were originally written for Janice Rand.
Yeah.
Being
basically
taken
every
on
time
by
we
a different
see
character.
some other Starfleet girl just hanging around, it should have been Yeoman Rand.
Right. And it's kind of a bummer because some of them have fairly prominent,
They're really good
roles.
Yeah.
Like
this would have been a great role for Rand.
Right. So, Yeoman Barrows there
Mm-hmm.
was her storyline was originally written for Rand. Although her storyline is with McCoy in this episode, and as it was originally written,
it was with Kirk.
It was going to be with Kirk.
Now, obviously, personally, I love what actually exists, which is this nice backstory for Kirk. Like I do agree that when it comes right down to it, like I don't want to see this main character having a love interest by his side all the time.
Right.
Like that's not what I'm into.
I want like the constant development.
I basically don't want him distracted by that. Like I want to see him as we do see him, which is like being this great leader and discovering all these wonderful places and being in danger and having these friendships with like McCoy and Spock. He's doing his very delicate though kind of run. But he's booking it.
Yeah, booking it.
But that being said, it doesn't mean that I don't absolutely abhor the removal of Yeoman Rand, because I think
she was a great character and she had a lot of potential.
And it's a giant what if, in terms of like what would the show have been like if she had remained. And because the only main, even though they're very sub characters, the only main characters you have that are female are Uhura and Chapel.
Right.
And yet Yeoman Rand already had way more like screen time and
more
involvement in the stories by the time she left, and that would have continued. I just think I think it's very regrettable. Basically all the stuff surrounding her as an actress, and then just which
is absolutely tragic,
and then just the culture and society in general, women losing out on basically a female lead role. It was there and it was forcibly removed,
right?
And that's a huge letdown.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of what if.
Look at Sulu just being like, I'll take you. Hello. I'll just get my hand around your waist.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Now, one kind of funny thing about that rabbit costume is that
you're being watched by an antenna.
The guy who wore it is the stunt guy in that costume. Apparently, he was also a figure skater.
Wow. That's random.
Somehow or another, he had gotten that costume for free from the Ice Capades.
What? As in, like, he had performed in it?
Or he had a hookup with, some buddies.
That's so random.
I know, it's really weird. Finnegan.
Who literally should be in prison for the most, like, aggressive type of hazing I've ever seen.
Bucket of water over a door is just, Academy pranks.
They go into really good detail on that in the autobiography.
Oh yeah?
Where basically, Finnegan's a piece of shit. And is...
He's a piece of shit.
And well, he's, like, literal, like, harassment and almost... causing Kirk to get expelled because you get demerits, when you get like you come in late to something, or you're missing something else, or your bed's unmade because it's more or less a military type school that you're at,
right? It's
and you only get so many demerits and stuff like that, and so Finnegan kept fucking with him in that ways, that asshole right there, until it gets pretty freaking severe. I can't remember what happens in order for that to go away. I don't know if it just he graduates out, or the other guys in there dorm room kind of
band together.
Yeah, because most of them were just because they don't also want to get under Finnegan's ire.
Yeah,
just kind of ignore it.
Those cadet uniforms are really sparkly.
And again, think about it. In the academy days, Kirk was a nerd,
right? So
Finnegan was just a straight up bully, a straight up bully.
Oh, totally.
And I love that Kirk has all of these childhood issues from this harassment and bullying.
Right.
And gets to just go at his bully. Like, now he's an adult.
Yeah.
I mean, because, obviously Finnegan, even though he looks like the same age here as Shatner, but, like, he's supposed to, I think, technically be, like, a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's, like, as a adult, now he can, like, finally take this teenage bully.
He does not look like a teenager here.
Or, sorry, at least young college age.
No, I'm sure he's supposed to be.
Yeah, but he's not.
But
he's not at all.
Not.
There's that red paint they were just spraying everywhere. And that's not okay, because she's straight up been assaulted. Again, I think right there was a great example of how he is not a womanizer, and he treats all of his officers as equals.
Mm-hmm.
I mean... Because your first instinct might be to, like, console and touch and coddle, but he sees a person who is hysterical.
Right.
They are on duty, though. I mean, basically, they are in a, whether they don't want to be considered military, they're in that type of a structure and hierarchy.
Yeah.
And she needs to get her shit together. And so what does he do to snap her out of it? He doesn't shake her. He doesn't touch her. He doesn't shake her. Mm-hmm. He doesn't hold her.
Yeah.
He's like, Barrows, report. Like, do your what's your job? Like, what just happened here? Mm-hmm. And just go at it. And I love that, Yeah. I think it's far
like
too
I said before, especially in season 1, he gets with way more women in his backstory.
Yeah, than he does
actually in his adventures.
Yeah, I think it's way too easy to.
And this is one more episode in which we do find out about past love rather than.
Yeah, I think it's way too easy to just be like, oh, he gives, like, looks to pretty girls, or he kisses, like, a handful of girls, and that makes him some, like, Don Juan womanizer, because he's not.
Right.
And we see examples of that, like, over and over again. Now, this would be Vasquez Rocks, right?
This is Vasquez Rocks.
Okay, so this is actually the first time we're seeing Vasquez Rocks.
It is.
This is last.
This is only the second...
time.
Excuse me. This is only the second episode in which they've shot on location rather than in the studio.
Think about... I love this, and this sums up Captain Kirk to me. In the middle of running around... Flower.
Sulu!
Like...
Sulu! Oh,
that to me sums up James Tiberius Kirk. This nerdy little romantic who just picks up a freaking flower.
It's a special flower that it reminds him of a very special lady.
Ruth.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the first love of his life, who he met in his academy days.
Oh, yeah?
And who he wanted to marry. I forget why it doesn't happen.
Mm.
I think she cuts it off.
Now, she was enrolled in the academy also?
She's a little bit older.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't look academy age.
Yeah, but one, like the first, it's going to be others later, but the first woman that has a very, very significant impact in forming the type of person he becomes.
Interesting.
You've got her, you've got the enormous impact Edith Keeler gives, and you've got Carol Marcus later.
Yep.
He doesn't really want McCoy to pick up right now. He tries and he's like, oh, well.
I have a duty to report this because it's weird, but...
I got to, kind of attack my Academy Days bully, and now my Academy Days sweetheart, the one who got away.
Yeah.
It's right here.
And you'd think they'd be a lot more weirded out by this.
He's just fine with it. He's totes fine with it.
Right, but because they're getting exactly what they want, they're less inclined to question it.
It's been 15 years, and he's supposed to be about 35.
Yeah.
So, 20. So, yeah, 25? No,
20
30,
plus
20.
15.
Yeah, so
is
20.
35. Yeah.
Which would be, again, like right in the middle of his like academy days.
Right.
No.
What?
I love her split black and white dress.
Yeah.
He is so love struck.
Yeah.
He's just gone.
Something's defective here.
Yeah. Might be the captain at the moment because he is not doing his job.
He is so love struck.
Gotta snap out of it. But it's so sad because he pulls himself out of it.
Yeah. That is extremely true.
Mm-hmm. Digging her eye makeup there. It's really interesting.
Little brown cat's eye.
Yeah, big brown cat's eye there.
Yeah.
It's got like a scarf like attached to this part of the dress. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, so the first episode we saw that was shot on location was Miri. But that was still shot like
on a lot.
Yeah, on a lot. Here they're out in the wild.
Y'all would have had driven over and spent like the day.
So this
there.
area was Vasquez Rocks, which we see again.
But where was the forest and lake area?
Ways. That was in a place. It was in a wildlife preserve called Africa, USA.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It was about 40, 60 minutes north of L.A.
Does that still exist, or is it?
It does not, unfortunately.
Oh wait, you said wildlife reserve, so not reserved for animals anymore?
I'm not sure exactly. I tried researching what exactly happened to it, but
see, that'd be a really fun, very easy
story. Costume
to bring to any Star Trek convention. Is just make that little antenna and just find places to just poke it out of and see if anyone notices.
Yeah.
McCoy's getting some lady time.
Yes, he is.
I mean, the very first episode does start with him visiting a past love. But I was like, let's do it again.
Nice. It's nice getting to see a different side of McCoy.
Mm-hmm. And then, wouldn't you know?
Speaking of dressing
someone
like
just
a princess,
chucked a medieval gown on a tree. Like, that's not weird at all. Yeah, just go running for that. That's fine. That's toast fine. Yeah, this is when you should be like, don't touch it and let's go. Instead, he's like, I want to see you in that. Yeah. No, how about ladies can protect themselves? Yeah.
Ooh.
He is smooth.
He is.
I mean, your dress is all torn up. There's the zipper again.
Oh, but should I? I mean,
should I strip in the middle of a
No,
forest?
should I change into clothes that I just found growing on a tree?
You really shouldn't. You should be freaked out that the thing you just verbalized a second ago just showed up.
Yeah.
That's not normal. She's got some pretty fabulous eyeshadow going on.
Yeah.
I feel like most of women usually have a little bit more standard eye makeup, you know?
When I peek, it's in the line of duty.
Is that what doctors say?
That's not creepy at all.
Nah. He has great eyebrow raises, too. Hello. See, there was no reason to take off her tights.
Princesses don't wear tights.
There was no reason. Like, okay, take off the dress. She took off her undergarments was inappropriate.
Princesses don't wear tights.
You don't see them. Why'd you take them off?
She doesn't just want to look like a princess. She wants to feel like a lady.
Feel the wind zip up her dress? Oh well. Oh god.
Oh, there's a tiger.
Oh god. What dumbass thought of a tiger? One of them thought of a tiger.
Yeah.
And now you're regretting it.
Now, this was a wildlife preserve here in Africa, USA.
So they just film a tiger somewhere else?
And no, part of what they were getting for their money was they were getting a tiger provided to them.
Yeah, but it's obviously not in the same shot.
Of course it wasn't the same shot.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
but it wasn't stock footage. It was shot for the episode
Yeah.
here at Africa, USA.
It's funny how it looks like stock footage, though. Like, I'm fascinated because the quality of filming and lighting and everything is so different versus how the tiger is shot that it looks like stock footage. Like, you can't appreciate the fact that they actually had a tiger on site.
Yeah, apparently Shatner was all excited about having a real tiger
He wanted to
there,
fucking pet the tiger.
and he wanted to wrestle the tiger
because he didn't want to live past 30.
He just had this macho impulse. 'Cause you know how he gets. He's like, oh, a horse.
Was-
I want to ride the horse. I want to buy my own horse.
declawed? Because they practiced that back then until basically a few years ago. Like, or did it still have claws?
I'm not
I'm
sure.
pretty sure it still had teeth.
But at some point, the tiger, which was on a leash between
Uh-huh.
takes, broke loose of its leash.
And he went after
Everyone went scattering,
except for
including
including
Shatner, who does have a survival instinct.
yes.
And after that, he realized, you know what? I don't really want to wrestle the tiger.
So that wasn't when he was like, "I'll get the leash."
No,
it was.
No, it
Shit,
was like,
thing's gonna kill
crap,
me.
we're all gonna die.
What was I thinking before?
Yeah. You know what? Maybe wrestling a tiger isn't that good.
It's
an
one
idea.
thing when you see it on a leash and maybe it's sleeping or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, seriously, what are with the super tiny pants that Sulu's wearing?
Oh no, it's a trapdoor samurai!
He's really sealed the Velcro on his belt there.
Yeah.
Look at how, like, they
I
stop,
know, they
like, right
barely clear
below
his
the
knee.
knee. And they're supposed to be, like, mid-calf,
Yeah.
you know?
Get some nice little action in there. Oh!
Run! That's a lot of action.
Take
because,
cover! There's a samurai after me!
I mean, as an actor, you could trip anywhere going down those
Oh,
roads.
yeah, I know.
He's like, no, I'll leave. It's fine.
Yeah.
Tiger. Nope, because tiger.
What?
Nothing. It's fun to have Sulu, like, you know, around interacting.
Yeah.
Because, like, kind of 90% of it so far, except for when he almost got frozen, has been him just at his helm station.
Yeah.
Well, that is taking a long
I know.
time to beam in.
Yeah. But that's not accidental. It's on purpose that it's taking so long.
That's a little terrifying, though.
Mm-hmm.
His badge is a bit cockeyed, right?
Yep.
Okay. A little bit,
Well, now we have a...
basically.
Yeah.
They're holding hands.
Mhm.
That's
It's
maybe not.
adorable.
That's maybe not appropriate, but they're legit on a date now, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, he's adorable.
Yeah. Just make sure when you're talking about a brave knight protecting your
You
girl,
conjure up a brave
that
knight.
you are the brave knight.
Mm-hmm. And not, oops.
And not some other dude is the brave knight protecting your girl from you.
Oopsie doodles. Even though she's dressed in a hallucination.
I love that he decides, okay, this has got to be fake. Because the shit's impossible.
Yeah, but she's dressed in a hallucination?
And therefore, I'm going to take a stand.
And be like, no, I'm
and
fine.
be like, this is not real, this is not real. It can't hurt me, it's not real.
Oh, shit!
It's real!
It's totally real!
It's so real! Oh.
And, like, Kirk got a gun somewhere?
Yeah, he took it from Sulu.
Oh, okay.
First scene.
Yes, that did not work out well, did it? At this point, if you're watching it for the first time, you're horrified because McCoy just died.
McCoy just died.
Even Spock's upset. Kirk is devastated because what the hell?
Oh.
I'm still confused on the details on how this all works out too. Because that's McCoy, and he just got stabbed in the chest, and he is legit dead.
He is legit dead. Yeah, it wasn't an illusion.
Yeah.
Or a hallucination.
No duh.
It
kind of is. If you weren't going for the whole princess motif thing. She's also hysterical. There you go. Now he's gonna shake her.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, even here, it's like, bitch, get your shit together.
I can't deal with
hysterical
princess
lady
reacting.
Yeah.
I have to deal with Starfleet officer reacting.
Like it's fine if that's what your daydream is, if it's damsel in distress, but like you have a job to do.
Yeah.
And that's not to be like having basically a panic attack.
Right.
My friend just died, okay? And I've got my shit together.
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
What? I will.
Yeah. Because it just killed my best friend.
Look how tight his pants are.
Yeah. I can see that.
Everything is fake.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah.
I'm gonna poke it. Ow! Oh, I poked it. That was gross.
Its eyes are closed there. They were open before.
Why did he poke it?
Oh no, it's an airplane. It's an American.
Who dreamed up an airplane?
Propeller fighter jet.
That dude dreamed up the airplane?
Oh wait, no, it's a Corsair.
The funny air vehicles.
Yeah.
So I'll just think about that. I'm pretty sure that Dig was the one that thought about the tiger too.
He is the worst to hang out with on shore leave.
Tigers and strafing runs from vintage airplanes. Way to go.
Hey, remember the world? Oh, wait a second, those aren't Corsairs.
Oh, we'll be fine if they don't do a strafing run.
It's a Japanese Zero.
Oh, they just ran into that tree.
Oh,
she did run into that tree. Oh, he is terrible. He is terrible to be around. He's not helpful at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you basically threw her into that tree.
See, now he's calling her Angela, so. She's Angela again.
Yeah, he kind of threw her into that tree. He was holding her by the hand, kind of flung her into it.
I don't know. Didn't she get shot in the strafing run?
No, I thought we see her, like, collide with the tree.
Smash into the tree. Yeah. It's kind of hilarious, because obviously the airplanes are stock footage.
Yes.
But every time they change shots, it's a different airplane.
Yeah. It was blue, it was gray.
Like the first shot, you can clearly see the American markings on it. But then when they
the
close up,
is...
it's like a Japanese airplane. Oh god. Don't make him think about it again.
I was. He's doing it again. Boom. That asshole prick was right there.
Finnegan!
Everyone hates Finnegan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he knows.
It's Zap Finnegan.
Literally. So, we're in the middle of some serious stuff. And,
McCoy just died.
You can handle this, Spock. I'm gonna go run after
I'm
my...
gonna chase after my childhood
bully
issues.
Because I got some shit to work out.
Uh-huh. But no, it's fine, because my friend McCoy just died. But I'm gonna go play out my little fantasy.
He's running! Look at him go!
Yeah, he's sprinting in that thing.
There's some classic Vasquez rocks right up there.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. There's a lot of running going on
Yeah,
here.
we got a lot of running Shatner in this episode. Look at him up there. Apparently, the actor was actually had a little issue with heights.
Oh, that's me!
Yeah.
Is that as far as he would get to the edge then?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not going any farther.
And come on, those little Cuban heel boots are not exactly for climbing,
No,
you know?
you will straight up die.
More
Look at
running!
these little tidy whities right there?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I'm all for them tidy whities. It's kind of like skid
like,
and stop.
Yeah, like Tokyo drifting around the rocks.
Yeah, this is a lot of exercise for Shatner. Oh, I know that velour? That had to have been disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Oh!
Stunt guy?
What a dive.
Now it's gonna be like Stunt Guy Shatner. And the great guessing game. Shatner? Stunt guy, for sure.
Yeah,
Shatner? Shatner again. Must be Stunt Guy there, maybe. Shatner?
Yeah,
Awesome, it's been Shatner the whole time, actually.
Does a nice jump there.
Yeah. I mean, he does do stunts. He just
Yeah.
doesn't do all the stunts.
Right.
Shatner?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Oh, you got a good shot of the Velcro belt there.
Yeah. See, he's just like a dick.
I know, he's such a dick.
There, he's 20. Just to beat the crap out of this guy. Now, this just had to be absolutely unpleasant. Like, I would hope that they had padding on.
Oh, yeah. They had to.
Oh.
Hopefully.
Yeah, because that dude just had to take that.
Yeah.
I don't really see any padding. Liar. I'm still moving around.
Yeah,
Like, my back is broken. See, this is classic Shatner. He's just too nice. Or classic Kirk. Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
That kind of hurts. Stunt man.
Guy. Very obviously stunt guy.
Stunt man.
Wow.
Oh.
And where did his shirt go? Where did his shirt go? It was on last shot, and now like half of it's ripped off.
Yeah.
Like it is just gone.
Yeah.
don't even know how it got that way. I just don't. It just like exploded on impact.
It was that last flip that did it.
Exploded on impact.
Yeah.
It's not even on the zipper side either.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, seriously? Dirt in the face? What a dick.
Little stunt guy there.
Yep. Definitely stunt guy. And back to Shatner.
Yeah.
Woo! Shatner? Oh. God, this camera is just so wiggly.
I know. A lot of fighting in this episode.
Yeah, and they were having fun doing it from different angles.
Yeah.
They're just such a mess. Oh.
He's exhausted.
Look at those little white socks.
I know, he's got
on.
the long socks there.
He's a bit of a wreck.
Yeah. He loves it so hard.
Yeah.
Loves it.
Sometimes you just love beating the shit out of something.
Doesn't make up for things.
I mean, it's back and forth, because, like, alright, so as far as he's concerned, McCoy, like, his best friend, just died in front of him.
For real.
But at the same time, he knows that, like, these things he's seen in front of him, like, aren't real, and yet are, but they're all, like, things from your past, or things you thought about in that moment, and it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And so it's like, you know, is it a combo, and it seems a little reckless to just leave Spa, you know, and the two of them not go investigate more professionally.
Yeah.
But it's like, alright, I can believe that maybe you're having an emotional reaction to McCoy being dead. And this is the way to take your frustrations out. Because that's what you want to do, is, like, beat the shit out of this dude. But at the same time, like, he's telling himself, this guy will have answers if I can hunt him down.
Right.
Even though it's kind of BS.
Well, I mean, he's the only person.
Yeah. Around right now. I just like the idea that Spock's actually been watching this whole time. Waiting for him to be done.
It's like, obviously, this is something that needs to happen.
Yeah. For you, this is vacation.
Yeah.
That's easy for him.
Yeah.
Oh, kitty!
Aww.
Here's a little kitty with a little chain.
Yeah.
Spock's like surprised, like, oops.
Yeah. Thought you were gonna control your thoughts.
You just
Spock.
said not to think of things.
Control it.
You just said not to think of things, and now there's a legit tiger. Thanks for that. Let's just run away from the tiger.
Yeah, you better run the fuck away from that
Let's
tiger.
run casually away from the tiger.
Oh, and the fighter planes that come in.
But let me grab you by the chest, because, uh-oh, I'm alarmed.
He's gonna need a lot of back rubs after this.
Yeah.
It's like, who dreamed that up? Oh, samurai.
Like, you would think the
That was
things,
pretty
to
freaking
me,
easy.
you would think they would disappear once you're done with them.
Right.
Like, Finnegan disappeared until he thought of him again. So...
Well, technically, he ran away from Finnegan.
I guess. So once you've conjured them up, they're just wandering around?
Yeah, seems like it.
Because then, like, she thought of Dawn 1, because she's
Yeah.
she's into this whole, like, damsel in distress stuff.
Yeah. She got a new uniform, apparently.
And then tore the other side of it.
Yeah, it got torn again.
Yeah, the exact other side got torn.
So I don't even know if they knew about that whole fighter plane thing. And suddenly they're being attacked by it.
Where's the girl? Where's Angela?
She was killed.
Like, that was it? He just left her there?
Yeah.
Why didn't he bring her body body back. God.
Now he's like, all right, which one of you guys dreamed this guy
This
up?
old dude. He's giving me the evil eye a little bit.
Yeah.
How do you know my name?
I've been reading your thoughts.
She's just been stalking you. Like a creeper. That's inappropriate. That was
personal space.
Why did he just touch her? That was not okay. Yeah, no. Really?
Yeah.
There's no memo that comes out when you land here that tells you this stuff.
Yeah, but everybody who
Look
comes
at
here
that
knows
smirk
about
from
it.
Spa.
Yeah.
God.
Come with me.
He's like, I know what this is.
And you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
I thought you were gonna make some fucked up lyrics.
I thought about it. But
And then you just nah. The play is important. He's like, oh, I have studied up on this.
yeah.
And I got some hoes. I like how she's all like, excuse me?
Barrows' reaction is awesome.
Yeah, she is like, you... Yeah. He's a whore. He's a bit of a hoe himself.
A little bit.
You're putting moves on me, and then here you are with two ladies of the night. Well.
I'm gonna...
Mm-hmm. One of my most favorite outfits.
Mm-hmm.
Just those little faux fur just stuck on their boobs. Even something on their belly buttons and stuff.
Yeah.
It's fabulous.
Oh, poor Rodriguez.
Yeah, well, he just killed a girl, so, you know. We're not gonna tell you?
Yeah. Like, your inability to comprehend what was going on when you arrived here
means
shows us
that, yeah.
you are not tall enough for this ride.
You're too dumb.
you must be above this level of species development.
Yeah. So basically, this is this race of aliens planet.
Mm-hmm.
The entire planet is their amusement park, where they go to just have fun and chill out.
Seems like it.
And don't install any type of warning systems to other people that might come by. 'Cause that seems a bit reckless. And you really haven't thought about that?
Well, there's no signs outside Disneyland.
How? And then she's magically there.
Yeah.
When did she get back?
When she came back when they brought back McCoy.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we didn't see her come back, but
she's just magically there.
Yeah. Just like McCoy was magically there.
Oh, I'm gonna go have a fling with a basically imaginary
imaginary
past
lady.
girlfriend.
Yep. A weird robot.
Yeah.
That looks like my old girlfriend.
Because it seems a little unhealthy, if you're this alien race that has a higher level of thinking, so you probably aren't gonna fall prey to it. But a human.
Right.
Would totally fall prey to wanting to never leave there because they would just want to live in the past, or in a fantasy.
Yeah, that is a possibility. And then also the fact that you've got dudes like Rodriguez wandering around
thinking of all sorts of dangerous
kinds
shit.
Yes, stuff that's going to end his life.
Tigers and fighter planes and
right.
Not okay, man.
So.
I do not understand you guys.
Yeah.
You enjoyed getting the crap beat out of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And boning robot ladies.
Yeah. So I'll just do a great 60s laugh and wrap this up.
Yeah.
He's so cute. Look at his little face.
I think this is the first episode to end with
Him laughing.
the laugh.
Just,
Yeah.
Like, because it's actually it ends fun. It's in a fun.
Yeah, it's a lighthearted episode.
It's a fun mood that ends.
I mean, it's a little bit of like, oh, it was all a dream kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where all the crazy stuff that happened doesn't really count, so it's okay.
Although I like that it's not actually a dream. It is like, oh no, this is legit stuff, but it's not what you think it is.
Right.
It is all like machinery and a construct of what you want it to be.
Yeah.
But it's not like it magically did and didn't happen because McCoy wasn't actually dead. It was like he was magically in an instant replaced by a double of him. That was the one part where I feel like just maybe is where it suffers if like Roddenberry's freaking like on the ground writing stuff as they go, because
how do you explain that?
It does not make any sense to me with the girl Angela and McCoy, like when they die. Like, because they're real people.
Right.
Like, they're real people. Like, Kirk's a real guy getting hurt, you know? Injured and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And McCoy and Angela, like, they are real when they're running away from those dangers and McCoy standing his ground and whatever.
Yeah.
And so he should, by that logic, actually be getting stabbed, you know? Because they don't realize that they're creating these dangerous constructs that are harmful to them.
Right.
And have the power to kill them. They're going to have, like, real bullets, and they're going to be sharp swords and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And so, to me, like, it just... that part of the episode really kind of suffers and is the weakest because there is no actual explanation for how McCoy actually isn't dead. Yeah. And how Angela actually isn't dead.
Right.
Just like, oh, I was magically underground and I was fine. Like, no, that's total BS.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just said that to fix the episode.
Right. Exactly. So, it's a fun little episode, but one you don't want to think too hard about.
No.
A bit of a palate cleanser after some of the heavier stuff that's been going on.
Yeah, there was a lot of angst building on top of angst on top of angst. So it's fun to have this, like, we give no fucks kind of episode. Right. Anything goes, literally. And get to see some, a lot of character background for Kirk. Yep. With the obvious of, like, referencing his academy days to just the type of person he is, a guy that just stops and picks flowers, and also the workaholic. Yeah. Workaholic who refuses to keep, to stop.
Right.
Until
he's so busy
until
taking
he's basically
care of his
forced
ship
to.
And his crew, he's not taking care of himself. Yeah.
And he has to be basically tricked into taking care of himself. So, like, there's always these amazing little bits that are all the pieces that make Captain Kirk.
Right. Flesh him out.
Best captain ever.
And that's the last we'll see of Finnegan, but the actor who played Finnegan does appear again as a different character. So,
Would I? Like, I don't know who.
But we'll save that for season 2.
Is the astronaut?
No.
Okay,
it's not.
No, it's not the astronaut.
No. It's a much smaller role.
Okay, fine.
So, alright then. That was Shore Leave. Our vacation from the serious heavy track episodes.
Yes. And first visit to Vasquez Rocks.
That's right. And next episode, we're going to be taking a ride on the Galileo with Galileo 7. So, come back next time. We'll figure out what that means.
See ya.